A couple of months ago, Freewell sent me the K2 Versatile Magnetic Filter System, and I've had loads of time to use it and play around with it. It's awesome, and it just stops you from having to faff around when switching filters from one lens to another. I actually think the K2 system is Freewell's best product yet, and I really loved the 7-in-1 variable magnetic filter system, but this just takes things to a whole new level because you don't just have to have variable NDs, but you can also use glow mist filters, snow mist filters, streak filters, and graduated ND filters as well. So if you're a filmmaker or a photographer, or you do both, you literally don't have to carry around two separate systems with you. You can literally have one system and have everything in it that you need. Not only does it speed up your workflow when you want to switch different filters when you're filming and then you're taking photos, but it also means that you're not spending as much money to buy those different filter systems that you need, especially then buying them for different lenses as well. Now, one of the biggest features with Freewell's filters is the whole magnetic system, and this again speeds up everything, so because you're not constantly having to unscrew filters and then screw other filters back in. You can literally just pop one off, put one back on, and you're good to go. With this, switching between two different lenses couldn't be easier. All you have to do is apply an adapter ring on all of your lenses, or all the lenses that you want to use. And this system actually comes with four. It comes with an 82mm, a 77mm, a 72mm, and a 67mm. And you can just buy additional ones as well that you need, and you can also buy a 52mm as well, but this actual system comes with those four. And then you can put them on each of your lenses, and then literally attach the filter system onto one lens, and then once you're done and you want to switch lenses, literally just take the filter system off and then put it onto another lens, and that's it. There's no unscrewing of anything whatsoever. All you have to do is squeeze the two release clips on the side of the system. Once you've done that, it is pretty secure, but you do have these two pins on the sides where you can tighten them up just to make sure that everything isn't going to move around and that it's really secure. And then if you want to use the variable ND filter, then you place the variable ND base into the system, and you just need to line up the logo on the variable ND base and the filter system. And then you just attach the variable ND that you want to use, whether it's the 1 to 5 stop or the 6 to 9 stop. And then all you need to do is just make sure you're lining up the variable ND filter correctly with the system. So on the back of the filters, you've got this little dip, and then on the filter system, you've got this little cutout channel, and that dip needs to fit into that channel, because then when you twist it, you can feel that it's going to stop when you twist it all the way to the left, and then you twist it all the way to the right, and it just means that you're getting it in the right place. And you'll also see that the numbers line up with the marker on the ND filter as well. So if you want to use the circular polarizer, which is awesome if you want to take away reflections from bodies of water or glass or anything that has reflections on it, then you need to take out the variable ND base, and then you can flip the ND filter that has the 1 to 5 stop on it round, which is then the CPL, and then you just put that on and then you're good to go. You just twist your CPL as normal, and then you can get rid of that glare and that reflection.
Oh, yeah, I'm going all in early in the morning, up until the dawn and go again. Like, hey, you can try your hardest, I'ma shine regardless, woke up feeling flawless, smiling all day.
So other than the fact that it's magnetic and it's so easy to switch between different lenses with the system, being able to stack filters is also awesome, because it means that if you want to shoot with a variable ND on, and then you also want to have a glow mist or a snow mist or a streak filter, then you can do that, because you can use the K2 island to put a glow mist filter in or a streak filter in. If you're a photographer and you want to use graduated ND filters, then you can also do that as well. So if you want to use a streak filter or a glow mist filter or a graduated ND filter, then all you have to do is open the K2 Island lock, and then you can slide those filters into it. So the glow mist and the streak filters are shorter than the graduated ND filters, and also a different design. So with the graduated ND filters, because you want to essentially have enough room to move the filter up and down so that you've got the gradient where you want it along the horizon, then you can slide it all the way through and you can basically adjust it how you want to. Whereas with the streak filter or the glow mist filter or the snow mist filter, it stops after a certain point because you don't need it to go any further. You're just literally covering the lens. The other great thing about the system is the fact that you've got the spirit level on the back. So if you're using the graduated ND filter, it means that you can perfectly align it so that the gradient isn't off and it's perfectly aligned. When it comes to the quality, again, Freewell, I've never had a problem with the quality. It's always exceptional. And when I opened the boxes and I got the cases out, they just felt so high quality. And one of the things that I absolutely love is the fact that they've got these little tabs inside each of the cases. So in terms of the filters, you can pull up this tab so it will reveal the filters more so that you can easily get them out of the case without smudging them. And then in the main case, you've also got this tab which allows you to pull it up so that you can see all the adapter rings and just get them out a lot easier. So it's worth mentioning, in the case you get the 4 adapter rings like I mentioned earlier. You obviously get the K2 filter system, a variable ND base, and then 2 variable ND filters, so 1 to 5 stop and a 6 to 9 stop. Then you get an ND32 with a polarizer, and then you also get the circular polarizer, which like I said is on the reverse of the 1 to 5 variable ND. You get a filter cover for the lens so that you can just put it on if you're moving between locations and you don't want to take the whole system off or take the filters off the system. You get a cleaning cloth, and you also get a carabiner, so if you wanted to attach the case to something, then you've got that there. So like I said earlier, in terms of the filters, you can get snow mist filter, glow mist filter, streak filters, and if you do photography, you can also get straight ND filters as well. So if you want to do long exposures, then you have the option to get those filters as well. So all in all, it's just an awesome system. It's literally got everything that you need in it. So I've dropped a link in the description to where you can check it out and get it if you want to. And again, thanks to Freewell for sending this out to me because it's insane. I love it. And hope you guys found the video useful. If you did, do give it a like, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.